Okay there, hey there you guys, it is me, RandomJosh, and I'm back with another Cyber Wednesday video. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel and haven't watched any of my videos before, I'm, as I said before, RandomJosh. I do lots of random videos. I do kind of gaming slash cyber themed videos, which is why I've brought you this. And I also do beauty themed videos and just some random vlogs and other crap. But today, as you can tell, we're going to be doing some coding, which is completely out of the box for me. I've never sat down and done something like this. I've never done a tutorial or anything like that. So this is going to be fun. So we're going to be going over the basics of HTML in this first short series. So essentially, I'm going to just start off by telling you what on earth is on my screen. This is called Sublime Text. Now this is going to be what we're going to be using to do our coding. You can see at the moment it's set down here to plain text. What you want to do is click on that and you'll get a big menu here. You just want to click HTML and make sure that you obviously have set that now to HTML. This now will be able to kind of recognize that it is HTML and it has actually popped up here. When you are done, you just have to save it as a normal file and then you can access it as a internet file, so to say, though it's not actually under a registered domain or anything like that. So, but I will go through a full step-to-step process of getting from this to a basic website, basically. So let's start by talking about what HTML actually is. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. That was really difficult to get out. Not that I forgot, but it's just one of those things that gets a bit confusing. So yeah, that is basically what it stands for. Now, that to many people will be like, what does that even mean? So what that means is you're putting blocks of code onto your kind of screen, and that's getting transported into a certain code. Well, it's in the code, but the computer understands that and will display it as a website. So for instance, if I was to open up a internet page and take a look into what can we take a look into? Let's say we were looking at Facebook. Facebook would have probably a huge code because that is a very intricate website. It may look kind of simple in some terms, but in like the long run, that is a really bit of complicated code. But yo. Okay, so HTML is actually made up of things called tags and elements. So the elements are the building blocks, basically, of a page. So you have these things called tags, which in this you surround them by those. You use the I can't think of what these are called now. I used to call them when I was in like primary school. You used to call them the crocodiles, but like they're the operators, like greater than or less than operators. You surround whatever it is that you're doing with those, and that becomes a tag. So there are loads and loads of different tags, but I'm not going to mention them yet. I'm going to save that for the next video. There are certain ones that you must include. There are certain ones that you are obviously optional and kind of influence the way that your code looks. Your website looks. So the browsers do not actually display the tags, but what the tags are used for is so that when it gets pushed through to the internet, so to say, or your browser can then look at it and say, okay, this is a paragraph, this is this, this is this, this is the title, this is whatever, and it kind of pushes all of that and puts it into a certain format so you can actually view it, which is, you know, how it works. Now there are lots of different web browsers, as you know. Some browsers do not actually support certain things, so it's quite hard to get it right all the time. But yes, that's something to be aware of. But anyway, guys, I know this has been a really short episode, but I wanted to just kind of give a quick overview of what this is. I'm going to leave a link in the description as well, so you can download Sublime Text. It is free to use. It's really helpful because it color codes everything and just makes it kind of helps you a lot because it does automatic indentation. It's really easy. You can just use the tab key, as you can see there. But like I said, I'll leave a link in the description for the download to get Sublime Text. That's really helpful. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace out, guys.